WGNS.
Spivey and Murfreesboro Oral Surgery and Implant Center, proud supporters of Blue Raider athletics for over 25 years. Dr. Spivey has provided the best oral surgical care possible for our community. 5:20 to play, third quarter. Missouri State 44, Middle Tennessee 37. And again, it could be a lot worse.
Yeah, it could be. You know, we talked off the air, Greg, that it's one of those types of things where when you look up in this quarter, Middle Tennessee 3 out of 5 from the floor. Nothing wrong with that. You'll take that. The problem is Missouri State's 4 out of 7 from the floor. And you can't, again, develop runs in games until you get stops. And you can't rely on just outscoring the other team. And right now, we've got to become a greater presence on the defensive end.
It certainly points off turnovers. 17-4 advantage for Missouri State.
Self-explanatory. I mean, we've had 3 turnovers already in this quarter, and there's still 5:20 left.
Is the team pressing a little bit?
I think they've been pressing the entire game.
Yeah.
You know, I talked in the first half about not trusting offense, and again, you never really know how young players are going to respond. One of those situations where I feel like we need to get more ball reversal. We need to get Missouri State stretched out. They're really only having to guard about half the floor.
Raiders from the field, 12 of 32 for the game, 37%. And again, we keep going back to it. Only 2 of 13, 15% on threes.
And at the end of the day, for us to get back in this game and take a lead, we're going to have to start knocking down some threes.
Savannah Davis checks back in, joins Contreras, Bogus, Pfeiffer, and Verhulst. Bears with the ball and the lead by 7 as we approach the midway point of the third quarter. Bush out deep, Washington looking inside for Douglas. Nothing doing there. Back to Bush, 10 seconds on the shot clock. She's going to try to get downhill on Contreras, cut off, trap. Skips it to Washington. Washington puts it up and good. And the and one opportunity underneath.
Yeah, Savannah Davis tried to roll over and take the charge. She had done a good job of protecting the rim when there was the impromptu baseline double team. But when Washington got downhill, she just couldn't get over in time to take that charge.
Savannah Davis's first, the team's 4th. So Missouri State will be in the bonus the rest of this quarter. Media timeout, 4:54 to play. Missouri State 46, Middle Tennessee 37. This is the Blue Raider Network from Van Wagner.
Roscoe Brown's proud to be a longtime supporter of MTSU athletics and your locally owned HVAC and plumbing company. For over 85 years, Roscoe Brown has been the trusted name for heating, cooling, and plumbing for Middle Tennessee homeowners and businesses. Call 888-MY-ROSCOE to schedule your HVAC or plumbing service today. Turn to the experts at Carrier and Roscoe Brown. People you know, a name you trust. Go Blue Raiders.
Roscoe Brown. RoscoeBrown.com.
It's never lost on Window World that your home is your largest physical investment. Window World's integrity can be noticed from your very first moment of contact. The clean, professional installation of premium windows, siding, doors, and more are designed to last while leaving your home looking amazing. Window World and their lifetime warranty will always be there when it really matters. They're America's most trusted remodeler and a proud partner of Middle Tennessee State University Athletics because the difference is integrity and always in the detail.
When the arena lights dim for a concert, or when the crowd becomes one at a big game, you can almost feel like you're the biggest fan. But who's your biggest fan? It's the person that will get you home safely after a night of drinking. It's the person who looks out for your life to make sure you leave the stadium with someone sober. This could be a designated driver or someone who offers to get you a ride share. Because in Tennessee, fans don't let fans drive drunk. Brought to you by the Tennessee Highway Safety Office, a division of the Tennessee Department of Safety and Homeland Security.
WGNS, the flagship station for Blue Raider sports.
Abbas Energy, delighted to sponsor the Blue Raiders and fuel homes and businesses in Middle Tennessee. Affordable, efficient, and reliable natural gas for today and generations to come. Natural gas, the smart choice for fueling our energy future. 46-37, Missouri State leading it. 4:53 to play third quarter. Missouri State has made 5 of its last 7 field goal attempts.
And that's why I keep talking about the defensive end. I mean, obviously there's a lot of focus on the offensive end in terms of trying to score and the struggles that we've had with that, but we haven't been a presence on the defensive end as well. And again, Missouri State currently shooting 51% from the floor. That number's got to come down. It needs to come down quick.
When we return to the action, Maisha Washington will be at the free throw line for the and one opportunity on the three-point play. 6-foot freshman out of Fayetteville, Arkansas. Free throw is good. She has 9. The lead is 9. Verhulst, Missouri State, both teams have been man-to-man the entire way. Pfeiffer flashes out high. Gets it. Contreras now top of the key. Runs up a Bogus pick. Top of the key three. Short, no good. Had a good look. Didn't get it to go. Now, 2 for 13 on threes. Trying to get it inside to Washington. Deflected out of bounds by Pfeiffer. Audrey Hopkins checking in. Make that 2 for 14 on threes.
Yeah, unfortunately, only one side of the column is moving in that stat.
2 of 14.
The wrong side.
Inbound pass nearly stolen. They get it to Beckemeyer. Goes up, air balls from 8 feet. Contreras clears. Down by 10 are the
Great
Raiders.
job of boxing out there by AC. We
40.
can't give up any more second chance points either, Greg.
She got a dozen at half. Hadn't scored in the second. Contreras. Inside they go to Bogus. She's going to work on Douglas. Skips it to Verhulst. Three-pointer right wing. In and out. No good. There's a lid on that thing. That was a good look.
Yeah, it was a great look. It was a great pass from Bogus on the diagonal. Verhulst just couldn't get it to go down.
Trying to
Kick
get
ball.
it inside to Douglas. Kick ball. So we'll reset it. Well, it's 23 seconds on the shot clock. 3:57 on the game. Bears with the basketball lead to get by 10.
Well, the players know better than anybody else right now. They're not making threes, and they're starting to tighten up a little bit. You can see it in their body language, in their mannerisms.
Douglas shoves Verhulst to the ground, and they get it on a layup on the inbound pass to Brugan. 49-37. Raiders down by 12 with the basketball. Pfeiffer, right elbow. She drives it, puts it up and in, and one. Macy Pfeiffer, her first bucket of the game. The and one opportunity. Need to check, see who got that
It's going to be
foul.
on Douglas.
Thank you, sir. Lainey Douglas, that is her third.
Should be her fourth, maybe fifth.
Pfeiffer at the free throw line.
I still think she charged on that previous play.
Misses the free throw. First miss of the Raiders, 11 of 12 on the charity strike.
We can't even make an old-fashioned three.
Bush with it, out high. Contreras tracking her. Get it to Brugan. Brugan trying to get downhill, backs up. Straightaway 15-footer, no good, and it's going to be on Verhulst. Getting the offensive rebound, her second, and the team's fifth. Carson Swaney up off the bench. Savannah Davis returns to it. And the bonus the rest of the way. There's 3:24 to play third quarter. Missouri State in the bonus.
And see, that possession illustrates just how tough things have been for us today. We get a contested three, they miss it, and instead of securing the rebound, we get a foul on the floor.
Against one of the best free throw shooters in the league.
And now they go convert.
Beckemeyer makes the first. She's got 10. The lead is 11. First team all conference. Beckemeyer makes both free throws.
Yeah, we've got to find a way to get some stops, Greg. I mean, it's a full 4 possessions right now.
Faith Lee returns for the Bears, who lead it by 12, 3:20 to play. Verhulst, Swaney flashes to the right wing. Swaney gets downhill, is going to put it up and in.
Nice drive by Carson Swaney. She recognized Missouri State putting a lot of pressure out on the perimeter, just ripped and got downhill.
3 to play third quarter. Bears up by 10 with the basketball. Washington nearly loses the handle out of the perimeter, tracks it down. Just looking now, pulls up her dribble. Still looking. She's just going to turn around and shoot it, and of course, knocks it in.
Boy, that shot tells you all you need to know about the complexity of the game up to this point. Basically, Washington just ran out of options and said, okay, I'll just take one, and it went straight through.
First team all freshman with 11. The lead is 12. 2:30 to play third quarter. Swaney goes inside to Bogus. Skips it right back to Swaney. Three-pointer short, no good. One and done are the Raiders. And that wrong column you mentioned
just keeps adding up, doesn't it?
Now, left wing three-pointer, no good by Brugan, and Pfeiffer clears.
Yeah, great rebound in traffic by Macy Pfeiffer there.
2 of 16 from three-point land for the Raiders, who trail it by 12. 2 to play, third quarter. Contreras with it, left wing, flash it out high to get it. Bogus, right wing, nearly stolen on the pass.
I thought it was gone. I'll be honest with you. When she threw it, Beckemeyer was looking right at it, and I thought she was getting ready to go pick six.
Savannah Davis returns. Carson Swaney to the bench for the Raiders. Inbounding at far side front court. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Verhulst backs it out. She's got Bush with her. Now 7 seconds to get it to Davis. Davis sensing it. Three-pointer. How about that? Lee Company three-pointer. I've only said it 3 times today.
That's what we need. Something to break the lid off that rim. Savannah Davis stepping up big.
Yeah, to beat the shot clock on top of that. 53 to 44. Raiders trail. Bears with the basketball.
Down to 3 possessions.
Washington with it. Swing it left, Lee. Lee gets a step on Pfeiffer, puts it up. Air ball from 4 feet, but Beckemeyer comes down with the offensive rebound in between a pair of Raiders. And that's going to be Bogus's third.
Well, and again, we force a tough shot, and then we don't clean up the rebound.
Kamen Beckemeyer back at the free throw line.
You know, people will talk when this game is over, if it stays in the direction that it is right now, about what we shot from 3. But ultimately, the 2 key stats, Greg, are going to be points off turnovers and second chance points.
Beckemeyer makes the first free throw.
Second chance points up to 13-6 prior to this free throw, make it 14-6.
Beckemeyer with 13.
So if you look at those 2 categories, 17-4 points off turnovers and 14-6 in second chance points, there's the tail of the tape.
55-44. Raiders down by 11 with 1 minute to play. Davis has her three-pointer blocked, but Pfeiffer gets it. Pfeiffer up and under. Strong move by Macy Pfeiffer.
Boy, what a nice play by Macy Pfeiffer. Came up with that blocked shot and just got downhill.
Patient with strength.
Got to get a stop on this possession and then get a score on the other end. Go into the fourth quarter with momentum, but we got to get a stop.
And we do. Pfeiffer deflects the pass. Contreras with it. Up ahead to Pfeiffer. She's pushed in the back. No call. She got shoved in the back.
She absolutely got shoved right there.
No call. Now, about a 2-second differential shot to game. Shot clock at 15, 17 on the game. Yeah, she shot the ball sideways.
It's a tough break, too, after getting that turnover.
3 seconds on the shot clock. Brugan, deep 3 air balls. And it's 1.3 seconds. They could add another second onto that game clock if they want to go look, but they're not. And they just inbounded to Verhulst, and that's the end of the third quarter. Heading to the fourth, Missouri State 55, Middle Tennessee 46. Fourth quarter coming up on the Blue Raider Network from Van Wagner.
Hey, Blue Raider fans, have you heard about the MTSU branded debit card from Ascend Federal Credit Union? Use your Ascend MTSU debit card in stores and online or add it to your mobile wallet for the ultimate convenience. Need some cash? Use this card fee-free at thousands of ATMs worldwide. Stop by one of Ascend's 5 Murfreesboro branches or visit ascend.org to learn more. Bank where Blue Raiders belong. Ascend Federal Credit Union, the exclusive credit union of Blue Raider Athletics.
Plan ahead and plan for success. Put Lee Company on your team for all your facility and home maintenance needs. They are proud to be an official partner of the MTSU Blue Raiders and have serviced homes and businesses for more than 80 years. For the very best heating, air conditioning, plumbing, and electrical services, call Lee Company at 615-867-1000 or visit them at leecompany.com.
Nothing is more expensive than a missed opportunity that could have changed your life. Maybe you're just graduating high school or are working and need to earn a degree to advance your career. Or you aspire to be a leader, and a graduate degree can make that happen. Whether you're just starting out or retooling for the future, Middle Tennessee State University can help you get there. MTSU, the University of Opportunities.
You're listening to MTSU Sports on WGNS.
Through 3 quarters here, quarterfinal round, Conference USA. Middle Tennessee trailing it 55-46, and really just not able to sustain much momentum all day long.
No, and again, I'm sort of defensive-minded anyway as a coach, and it's one of those things that you look up and you see a 20-18 advantage for Missouri State, and again, those points are indicative of the points off turnovers and the second chance points. So it tells you that your first shot defense is solid. It's what it needs to be, but you've got to clean up the play, finish the play by getting the box outs that you need to get. Then you can get in transition, and there's no way that you can continue to turn the ball over and expect to come back, Greg. We've got to take care of the ball.
Raiders, tough break. Looked like Pfeiffer with the steal, the pass from Contreras. First time I've seen her take a layup jumping sideways. Obviously got shoved in the back. That would have cut it to 7. And a little bit of a momentum going into the fourth quarter.
Oh, I don't think there's any doubt. I mean, we're asking for the turnover. We finally got one. And, you need that call there.
Raiders for the game, 39% from the field, 16 of 41, but as noted, only 3 of 18 on 3, 16%, have made 11 of 12 free throws. 23 of 47, 48% for the Bears, only 3 of 9 on 3s. So to start the fourth quarter, Contreras, Verhulst, Bogus, Pfeiffer, and Davis.
Well, it's going to start on the defensive end. No more, no less.
Washington with it out at the right elbow. Gets it deep to Bush, right back to Washington. Washington trying to go back door, does to Bruggen. Bruggen floater up and in. Just a back door to Bruggen. And Bruggen has 8. She had 21 Saturday against the Raiders, who trail it today by 12, 30 seconds into the fourth quarter. Contreras loses the handle. The other way with it, Beckemeyer. Pfeiffer is back. She takes it and goes right into Pfeiffer, who fouls her on the way up. Pfeiffer, third foul, first this quarter. Yet another turnover, and these points to come off that turnover.
And again, ultimately, we couldn't get a stop on the first possession, have a turnover that turns into free throws on the second possession. We've got to get better on that end of the floor.
Beckemeyer with the first is good. She's got 14. Second free throw is good again. Lead is 13.
Well, I've been saying the whole game that this looks like a very different Missouri State team than the one that we saw in Murfreesboro, and that couldn't be illustrated more than
inside
so
Bogus. She had the 101, kicks it out to Contreras. Three-pointer hung on the lip and wouldn't go. Washington, she clears it. She brings it up herself. Out deep to Bush. Bush inside to Douglas. May have got a foul by Pfeiffer. Break there. And Raiders with it the other way. Davis. Bush tracking her step for step. Hands it over to Verhulst. Raiders down by 13. 8:40 to play here, fourth quarter. Davis looks inside to Bogus. Backs it back out. Coming to get it, Contreras. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Contreras three-pointer. No good again. Getting tired of saying that.
Yeah, we're getting dangerously close to the point where we've just got to almost bail out on the defined offense and just get downhill.
Take away Bush. Pfeiffer with the steal. Contreras.
We need a basket here.
Davis three-pointer. Short, no good. And Douglas with the rebound. Hands it over to Washington.
3 for 21 from 3.
We played 2 minutes. Carson Swaney will return for the Raiders at the next break. Bush straight away with it. Washington, top of the key, looking for a lot of picks. And Beckemeyer wanted it. Gets it to Bush, right back to Washington. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Bush. Contreras with her. Deep three-pointer. Desperation, no good. Long rebound comes down to Douglas. Douglas just runs right over the top of Macy Pfeiffer. And on Douglas, that is going to be, I believe, her 4th foul.
That's correct.
And up off the bench quickly, James to get Douglas. She's probably committed about 7 or 8 fouls today, truth be told.
Well, they didn't bring James in for Douglas. They brought James in for...
Okay, I just assumed.
For Bush.
Now it's
Faith
Lee. Yeah, I just assumed with a player up off the bench, it would be for Douglas with her 4th.
Well,
Douglas.
And we saw what kind of first half Faith Lee had. 14 points, going 7 out of 10 from the floor.
Contreras pass to the right wing, deflected, right in front of us. 7:31 to play. Missouri State leading it by 13. Biggest lead for the Bears, 14. Swaney will inbound it right in front of me. Hands it to Pfeiffer on the baseline. Working against Lee, out deep, Swaney to Contreras. Asking for the pick. Cut off at the right elbow, pulls back, Bogus. She's going to try to get downhill on Douglas, and Washington, a lot of contact that time. Maybe a good no call.
Sometimes as a player, when you got them on riding your shoulder, jump, stop, and show ball, get them in the air, go through their nose, get to the free throw line.
Raiders inbounding and under the zone basket. Contreras left wing 3, Lee Company three-pointer. Elena Contreras, her first points of the second half. 15 for the game, 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Raiders down by 10. Left elbow, high post. And we're going to have Verhulst away from the basketball. Running all over the top of Macy James. Verhulst, her 3rd, team 2nd here in the fourth quarter.
It's just basic pin down action on that sideline, and Verhulst has got to either go under or try to blow it up and get over the top, but you can't go through the screen.
Missouri State's gone 2 minutes and 29 seconds without scoring.
We do not want to get Missouri State at the free throw line.
Brugan, no good. Offensive rebound now, taken away by Verhulst. She backs it back out. The Bears are back. Pfeiffer inside to Bogus. Working on Washington. Rattles, couldn't go.
And no offensive board coverage either.
Quickly into the front court, Lee. Cut off by Pfeiffer. Now Lee trying to work it on Pfeiffer. Turns around, 8-footer, no good. Bogus clears. Bogus hands it over to Contreras. Missouri State nearly 3 minutes without scoring.
Yeah, if we get that basket, we cut it to 8. Then if we got one here, we cut it to 6. Get downhill, AC.
Inside to Bogus, puts it up, no good. Shot off balance that time.
Very much so.
And Missouri State coach Beth Cunningham has seen enough of this little flurry here as her team has gone 3 minutes and 12 seconds without scoring. Timeout on the floor, 6:10 to play. Missouri State 59, Middle Tennessee 49. This is the Blue Raider Network from Van Wagner.
Plan ahead and plan for success. Put Lee Company on your team for all your facility and home maintenance needs. They are proud to be an official partner of the MTSU Blue Raiders and have serviced homes and businesses for more than 80 years. For the very best heating, air conditioning, plumbing, and electrical services, call Lee Company at 615-867-1000 or visit them at leecompany.com.
The MTSU Alumni Association is proud of its more than 155,000 living alumni who are leading, teaching, entertaining, researching, flying, farming, nursing, and more worldwide. Every Blue Raider accomplishment adds value to your degree. Are you connected to the MTSU National Alumni Association? Visit mtalumni.com to share what you're doing, update your information, and see how you can be involved and informed. You can also follow us on Facebook, X, and Instagram.
What makes Ford F-Series a leader? They put in the work with outstanding towing and hauling, innovate with smart features like a mobile generator, and dominate the game 48 years straight. That's a tradition of leadership you'll only find in Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks. Available feature. See Owner's Manual for important operating instructions. Based on 1977 to 2024 total sales.
The Blue Raiders are on News Radio WGNS.
Ascent Federal Credit Union is the exclusive credit union to Blue Raider Athletics. Visit one of their Middle Tennessee branch locations or online at sin.org. 6:10 to play. Missouri State leading at 59-49. Kyle, they've gone 3 minutes and 13 seconds without scoring, and Beth Cunningham, sensing possibly a run by the Raiders, asked for the timeout.
Yeah, and Greg, I will say this. If you're watching this game and you're not looking at a scoreboard, you would have a belief that we're way further than 10 down. And yet, we're only 10 down. So it's one of those things that we need to manufacture a feel-good play, a momentum play. And if we can do that and just sort of pop this mentality that we're in right now, we got a chance to make a run at this thing.
Yeah, even with this scoring drought here in the fourth quarter, Raiders are only 1 of 7 from the field, 1 of 4 on threes. Breaking the huddle for the Raiders, their original starting lineup: Swaney, Pfeiffer, Contreras. Well, see, we got a 3 turned into a 2. I know the entire timeout, the officiating crew, Angelica Suffern, S. Brian Hall, and Brian Garland. So the recent 3 by the Raiders was turned into a 2.
Yeah, the Contreras 3, they ended up calling it 2. Okay. So it is 59-48, so we're down 11 instead of 10.
Contreras 14 points, but just her first bucket of the second half. 6 minutes to play. Bears with the 11-point lead in the basketball. Brugan out deep, Washington looking for a lot of movement away from the basketball. Hands it off to Brugan. Brugan, left wing, James. Inside, Washington spins out of control. Bailed out that time, Verhulst. And that'll be her 4th foul. Team's 3rd. Yeah, Washington was just losing her balance. And Yuhan Lin.
Well, that's a tough call.
Wasn't much there. Verhulst to the bench with 4 fouls. Yuhan Lin returns. Catherine is what she goes by. From Taiwan. Maisha Washington. First free throw's good. She's got a dozen.
And that's the worst part of that foul, is that it was described as in the act of shooting.
Well, that ended a 3-minute and 31-second scoring drought. Second free throw no good for Washington. Raiders clear. Yuhan Lin running the point this time. Crosses the timeline, picked up by James.
She's got to handle the heat.
And a lot of pressure gets it to Bogus. The right side, deep, Swaney. Yuhan Lin now left wing. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Inside to Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer, overly good.
Great job by Macy of getting her balance. The pass sort of, there's a chance for a turnover. Got one.
Yeah, 1-2-2, 3-quarter court press. The turnover, Swaney can't miss it, but Yuhan Lin gets the offensive rebound, fouled going back up by Washington. Just her first, but at the free throw line, Yuhan Lin, they came out, the Raiders did, in that 1-2-2, 3-quarter court trap. I remember a couple Saturdays ago at WKU, really was effective with that, getting them back in the game there. But Yuhan Lin at the free throw line to shoot 2.
Yeah, and of course, one of the things that people don't understand is that you have to get a score to be able to get into that thing. It's very difficult, if not impossible, to just spring it after a miss.
Yuhan Lin, free throw, good. Her first point. Gets it to single digits. Second free throw. It's good again. Now Swaney is at the point of that 1-2-2, 3-quarter court. They throw over the top. It's going to be deflected out of bounds. by Pfeiffer, and Missouri State will inbound it underneath its own basket.
Well, that's okay because you can do a couple of different things in this press. Number one, you get them out of rhythm. Number two, you salt away a little bit of that shot clock.
Bush inbounding it for the Bears. Gets it to Brugan. Circles back out. Thought about the three. Now trying to get downhill. Shot blocked by Bogus. Gets it right back, however. She's double teamed. Wild pass out deep. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Bush with it. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Running off a pick. Bush. Little give and go to Washington, and she's going to be fouled. It's going to be on Yuhan Lin, her first, team's fourth.
Yeah, the ball was going away from Yuhan, and Yuhan's got to come off and be ready to protect that dive. She never really got where she needed to be.
Maisha Washington at the free throw line. All freshman team, Conference USA. Free throw no good.
Well, the good news is they're missing free throws, and the other good news is they're stopping the clock.
More good news. Nope. Washington. Free throw good. She's got 13. Lead is 9 with 4:40 to play. Yuhan Lin running the point. Verhulst with foul trouble with 4. Contreras flashes to the left wing, runs off a Pfeiffer pick, swings it to Yuhan Lin, looks inside for Bogus, and we're going to have Washington now down low holding. That's her second. Just the team's first here in the fourth quarter. Missouri State is in the bonus the rest of this thing. Swaney will inbound it underneath the MTSU basket, gets it into Bogus. Bogus, left wing Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer working on Lee. Nudged, spins, up and under. Pfeiffer just determined to put that in.
Nice play by Macy Pfeiffer.
7-point deficit. Full court pressure. Bruger with it. And we're going to have a foul. Swaney got up in the air. And the contact with the leg.
I think we're going to get an official review here as well. There was some inadvertent contact.
Well, they're not going to go. No. So Swaney, her second, but 2 free throws the rest of the way, the bonus. And to the free throw line, Kendall Brugan. Laney Douglas returns for the Bears. And Coach Rick Insel is out at half court. That substitution allowed him the opportunity to look at the replay, and he is asking for a review of the play. The foul on Swaney in the back court. They're thinking.
Well, they're reviewing. Macy Pfeiffer caught an elbow in front, right there.
There's Pfeiffer with the elbow. Oh, a shove to the throat that time.
Absolutely did.
Faith Lee, the shove to the throat. There's no doubt about that. And Rick Insel.
And that's going to be an F1.
Yes. So the officiating crew will check it out, but there's no doubt that Faith Lee looked like a shot to the neck.
Yes.
So 4:17 to play. 2 free throws are coming on one end, but we very well could have 2 free throws coming on the other end as well. The Missouri State has gone 5 minutes and 25 seconds without a field goal, missing its last 5.
Yeah, right now, when you talk about rhythm, and you can see this happening in games, Missouri State completely out of rhythm right now. And this could be a game-changing moment.
Well, there's no doubt about it. After Pfeiffer got the foul, I didn't see the elbow, or it almost was a forearm to the head and neck area. I thought it was on the foul out here on the perimeter on Swaney.
No, I saw Pfeiffer get hit. I kept looking at the referees thinking that they would just go ahead and stop the clock, and they never did.
Well, like me, they didn't see it. Obviously.
Well, there's 3 of them and only 1 of you.
Well, 1.5. But Pfeiffer, I mean, she was in pain, and that went to the neck. And Faith Lee showing a little frustration after Pfeiffer just pulled her way in for that basket.
I mean, I realize I'm looking with royal blue glasses, but I don't think that's a tough call based on the video that we've seen multiple times here. She clearly got contact above the shoulders, basically into the mouth.
Well, the officiating crew still at the scores table checking I don't know what takes so long. Now they're conferring. So I think we're going to have 2 free throws on one end for Missouri State. And then I think we're going to have, I'm guessing, a flagrant one on Faith Lee. 4:17 to play. Missouri State leading at 61-54 is led by as many as 14 in this game. Missouri State is in the bonus the rest of the way. Only 3 team fouls for Missouri State. Possession arrow, well, I tell you, but it's blocked by the referees who still conferring.
Middle Tennessee,
thank you very much. Now, this is a luxury you get when you're doing ESPN Plus TV games. They'll go over and
unobserved F1.
Yep, so they said it was unobserved. They went to the monitor, so that will not count as a. Mm-hmm. Okay, on Faith Lee, so as mentioned, we're going to have 2 free throws each way, and then MTSU will get the basketball.
See, Greg, if they just come to me, I had this solved about 5 minutes ago.
We had it. Well, you had it.
Well, like I said, I'm looking through royal blue glasses, too.
Well, I don't care what, if you could be colorblind and see that. Kendall Brugan will shoot 2 free throws. Good-looking freshman out of Hessen, Kansas. She had 21 last Saturday against the Raiders. Well, we'll see with 2 free throws. You'll have Pfeiffer shooting them on the other end. First free throw is good. Rattles that one home. This could be mentioning it as a swing. Either way, really, Brugan misses the second. So, Pfeiffer with 2 free throws can make it a 2-possession game.
Yeah, here's your chance right now.
Actually, Elena Contreras is going to shoot the free throws on the flagrant foul. Contreras, first one, rattles and stays. Had a lot of iron, but white ball wanted to go in. Second free throw, it's good again. Now, just down 2 possessions with 4:17 to go. Crowd, the blue variety, on their feet. 62-56, Raiders with a basketball. Trailed by as many as 14 here today. Yuhan Lin out on the perimeter. Right wing Pfeiffer.
One time.
Three-pointer,
It's
it was
short.
blocked. And it's going out of bounds. The shot was blocked. No complaint. No complaint from the Raiders bench.
Yeah, you can always watch that bench.
Yeah, that's the first place I look, because the shot was right in front of them. Full court pressure. Bush gets it over to Beckemeyer, breaking the pressure that time. But you're right, it does take 8 to 9 seconds off every possession. Now they're going to let Brugan shoot her three-pointer, no good.
Clean
and
it
Yuhan
up.
Lin comes down with it. She's going to bring it up herself. Once again, to make it possibly a 1-possession game. Raiders down by 6. Contreras running off a high pick from Bogus. Pulls up right elbow, no good. Offensive rebound. Brugan comes down with it, loses the handle, ball's on the ground. It's going to be a jump ball possession arrow, Middle Tennessee. Just this team with a lot more pep in their step. Now we got, was there a possession? I think that would affect the shot clock. 3:33 to play. Jump ball, it will be possession arrow, Raiders underneath their own basket, trailing it 62-56.
Need a basket on this inbounds play in the worst way.
Swaney gets it in to Pfeiffer. She's just going to work one-on-one on Washington. Decides to kick it to the left wing to Contreras. Goes inside to Bogus. Ball deflected out of bounds. And it will remain MTSU basketball.
Yeah, it's just not there. I feel like AC has just got to put the ball on the floor and get to the rim.
Contreras inbounding it. Looking. Still looking. Gets it out deep to Swaney just in time. Swaney now working on Bush. Gets downhill, has the ball stripped. The other way with it, Bush. Takes it all the way. Hands it off to Douglas, who lays it up and in.
Wow, that's an amazing catch in traffic, much less a finish. What a play by Douglas.
Pushes it back to 3 possessions, 64-56, 3 minutes to play. Yuhan Lin out on the perimeter. Contreras now left wing, looks for Bogus. Deep Pfeiffer, nothing there. To Yuhan Lin, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Inside to Bogus. Floater, good. Bogus over Douglas. She's got 19, puts it back to a 2-possession game.
Good patience, but we're running out of seconds.
2:40 to play. Bears break the press and then back it out, run some clock. 2:30 to play. Bush with it. Out high, Washington. They're going to let her have it there. Gets it to Brugan. Brugan get little Euro stepping up and under. Good drive by Kendall Brugan. She's got 11 off the bench.
Yeah, and that's one of the things Missouri State is doing better than we are, is they're attacking the rim off the bounce.
Contreras out on the perimeter. Left wing, Pfeiffer, three-pointer, no good. Long rebound comes down to Bush, and she's going to back it out. 2 minutes to play. Bears now Brugan all alone, three-pointer right side, long rebound, no good.
Oh, you got to sell out and rebound that.
And Beckemeyer rebounds it, and Missouri State coach Beth Cunningham asks for a timeout. We're going to keep it right here. Game reset. Missouri State 66, Middle Tennessee 58, 1:53 to play. Both teams are in the bonus. Both teams with 2 timeouts remaining. And the possession arrow of Missouri State's. Couple opportunities to make it a single possession game.
Yeah, the offensive rebounding has just been an issue the entire day, Greg. And, we've talked about it ad nauseum, but the reality of it is second chance points, 15 points have come from that stat alone. And in a game like this, especially when you're not shooting the ball well, and then you throw out the points off turnovers, which is at 21-8 right now, it tells you all you need to know. But especially late, when you get that shot from Missouri State, you've got to finish the play.
Missouri State inbounding it front court. Far side, Bush with it out on the perimeter. Deep, Washington straight away. Trying to get the ball to Beckemeyer. Swaney with her now. Brugan, three-pointer right wing, yet again a miss. This time Bogus with the rebound. Swagan and Beckemeyer go to the ground. Up ahead, Contreras. 90 seconds to play. Raiders down by 8.
Get downhill, AC.
Contreras gets downhill. 15-footer straight away, good. Contreras with 18.
Get the ball in her hands and go to work.
CC 660, full court pressure. Swaney on the point. They get it up and it's deflected by Contreras to Swaney. Contreras, three-pointer, short, no good. Man, could have pulled it within a 1-possession game. Missouri State clears 1 minute to play, and then we're going to have a foul in the backcourt on Swaney against Bush. Swaney's third. Got a good look to make it a 1-possession game. Couldn't get it to fall. After the steal, Jadila Bush at the free throw line.
Yeah, and you're running out of time in that situation. It was clearly the right play by AC. Just couldn't get it to go down but a great look.
First free throw miss. I tell you what, Missouri State's obliging. They've only made 2 of its last 10 field goal attempts. Bush, free throw. This one's no good.
And they missed a lot of free throws as well.
And Pfeiffer clears. Up ahead, Yuhan Lin. 55 seconds to play. Contreras with it. Down by 6. Contreras. Pfeiffer right back to Contreras. Three-pointer straight away. Bottom. Three-company lead corner. Contreras makes it a one-possession game all the way from 14 down. Raiders trailing at 66-63 with 44 seconds to go. Quick timeout by the Raiders.
Get her the ball.
21 points for Elena Contreras. 31 against this team Saturday back at the Burrow. Missouri State, as mentioned, has only made 2 of its last 10 shots.
Yeah, they're starting to feel the pressure right now, and you can see a very different Missouri State team in the late stages of this fourth quarter than you saw in the first, second, or third. Middle Tennessee clearly with the momentum now. They'll come back, I feel confident, with their 1-2-2, and if they don't get something out of that, you're just going to go ahead and probably play this thing out.
Play this possession out, and then eventually hope not having to put Missouri State on the foul line, but they've only made 11 of 18.
Well, and this is one of those times, too, if you're Middle Tennessee, you cannot play this safe in this trap. You have got to put pressure on them, go after them.
Swaney on the point. Yuhan Lin, Contreras back. Arbogas and Pfeiffer. Inbound to Bush. Bush over to Beckemeyer. 40 seconds to play. Up ahead, thrown away.
There it is.
And they throw it away. Pfeiffer puts it. Brugan lays it up and in. And fouled by Pfeiffer. Contreras fell down. Pfeiffer got the steal.
Yeah, just panicked a little bit to just get rid of the ball. And
now the and one opportunity. Play. Yeah, you had the ball down by 3 points. Now with 34 seconds to play, the and one opportunity is good. Brugan with 14, and Coach Rick Insel is going to ask for a timeout. That will move the ball into the front court with 34 seconds to go, but you had the steal that you wanted, down by 3, turnover, Brugan the and one, back up to 6.
Well, 34 seconds is still a lot of time, Greg, and it's one of those situations where you've got a side out of bounds play. You don't necessarily have to rely on just going after the 3 right now. Really, the clock is your enemy, so you're trying to make as much haste as you can. You recognize that Missouri State is probably going to guard that 3-point line at a high level. So in a lot of cases, just go ahead and take this thing and get downhill and then get that clock stopped, set your defense, and then foul. Just try to get as many stoppages at play as you can.
That was the last time out by the Blue Raiders. Missouri State still has 2 and the possession arrow on its side.
Yeah, because the tough part about going for 3 or 3 only here is that you could spend a lot of time trying to get that 3-point shot if you don't watch out, and almost exhaust the clock, because Missouri State is going to guard the 3-point line.
Raiders inbound it, far side front court. Yuhan Lin, Pfeiffer, Contreras, Swaney, Bogus on the floor for the Raiders, trailing it 69-63, 34.1 seconds to play. Yuhan Lin will inbound it, gets it right back. It goes to Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer working against Washington, spins, puts it up, shot blocked out of bounds by Douglas. 28 seconds to go. And MTSU will inbound it underneath its own basket. 24 seconds on the shot clock. That is not a factor. Yuhan Lin will trigger the inbound pass. You got 3 Raiders stacked at the right elbow. Yuhan Lin looks it, gets it to Contreras, 3-pointer, bottom. Lee Company, 3-pointer. 24 points for Contreras. Timeout for Missouri State. That will allow the Bears to move the ball into the front court with 26 seconds to go. 69-66, Missouri State.
I repeat, get her the ball.
24 points on the game, 12 of them coming in the fourth quarter.
Well, you're in a situation now as Middle Tennessee that, again, you're fighting against the clock. And with the shot clock off, you've got time if you want to try to set a trap on the inbounds catch. If that ball comes out, it's got to be an automatic foul. You can't exhaust a lot of time. Now, that being said, you can try to make sure that the wrong person for Missouri State catches the ball. So you could have someone on the ball, and you do, Greg, what we call cup, and that is you're going to deny and play behind the first receiver that's coming open to try to get a 5-second count as well.
Missouri State inbounding it right in front of its own bench. Far side front court. Washington looking, gets it in, and it's going to be almost a jump ball with Swaney, but she's going to be whistled for the reach-in. That'll be 4 on Swaney. 24.9 seconds to go. Kendall Brugan at the free throw line. Today, she is 2 for 3.
And boy, that would have been a great place to set a double team.
Brugan trying to make it a 2-possession game. First free throw, no good. Missouri State is only 12 of 19 from the charity stripe. Make it 12 of 20. Second free throw, no good. Box clears. Swaney hands it over to Yuhan Lin. 20 seconds to go. Get it to Contreras. Contreras pick out on the perimeter. She's just going to work one-on-one. Working on James. Loses the handle, and it's going to be a jump ball. And possession arrows, Missouri State. Lost the handle, did Contreras. And it's going to be a foul. Opportunity.
Unfortunately, AC was trying to use the ball screen and didn't get as tight on the ball screen as she needed to. That allowed James to get over the top of it without any type of pickoff.
2 free throws for James. No good. 3 straight missed free throws to make it a 2-possession game. Can we ask for 4 with 11 seconds to play?
We can and we will.
James, she obliges. Contreras with the rebound. 8 seconds to go. Contreras taking it all the way down. Pulls up her dribble, gets it to Pfeiffer. 5 seconds to go. Pfeiffer to Contreras. Got to shoot it, and that's the ball game. Raiders do not get a shot off with the opportunity to tie it. And they fall 69-66. Tough way to lose one here in Huntsville. Exit Realty, Bob Lamb and Associates post-game show coming up.
Well, just you hate to see an opportunity like that at the end, because that will be one that unfortunately we will look back on and will haunt players for a long, long time.
Well, Elena Contreras being consoled by a few of her teammates down on the floor. Of course, the senior, 24 points, 12 of them in the fourth quarter. It's a final. Missouri State 69, Middle Tennessee 66. Exit Realty, Bob Lamb and Associates post-game show coming up. This is the Blue Raider Network from Van Wagner.
Pepsi Zero Sugar has taken its flavor to the next level. A Zero Sugar Cola has never tasted this good. But we don't expect you to take our word for it, so we're putting it to the test, starting with me. My mouth is watering already, so I think we can skip the drum roll and get right to the main event. Cue the fireworks. We have an official best Zero Sugar ever. It's delicious, it's refreshing, and it's so good you'll need to try it for yourself. Trust me. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Zero never tasted so good. That's what I like.
Hey, Blue Raider fans, have you heard about the MTSU branded debit card from Ascend Federal Credit Union? Use your Ascend MTSU debit card in stores and online, or add it to your mobile wallet for the ultimate convenience. Need some cash? Use this card fee-free at thousands of ATMs worldwide. Stop by one of Ascend's 5 Murfreesboro branches or visit ascend.org to learn more. Bank where Blue Raiders belong. Ascend Federal Credit Union, the exclusive credit union of Blue Raider athletics.
City Auto Mitsubishi is your hometown dealer for new Mitsubishi models like Outlander, Eclipse Cross, and Mirage. See all the new Mitsubishi models and save today. Remember, City Auto is still your volume used car dealer with a huge selection of quality pre-owned inventory. Win with City Auto's great selection of new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs from more than 35 brands. City Auto, Bridge Avenue off Old Fort Parkway. Go Blue Raiders!
Happy Millionaire's Day to you. Happy Millionaire's Day to you. Happy Millionaire's Day, dear Tennessee lottery player. Happy Millionaire's Day to you and many more. Want the chance to celebrate a $1 million win again and again? Play the Millionaire for Life game from the Tennessee Lottery. With drawings every day, you could win $1 million a year for life. Talk about a gift that never gets old. Millionaire for Life from the Tennessee Lottery. Game-changing fun. Please play responsibly.
At Middle Tennessee Electric, we see the lines that link us all, illuminating our neighborhoods, empowering our businesses, and helping us to recharge. Because we believe in the power of good energy. Whether it comes from our grids, the sun, or a kind heart. And as your family and our region continue to grow, you can trust that we'll always be there for you. Middle Tennessee Electric, bringing good energy.
Plan ahead and plan for success. Put Lee Company on your team for all your facility and home maintenance needs. They are proud to be an official partner of the MTSU Blue Raiders and have serviced homes and businesses for more than 80 years. For the very best heating, air conditioning, plumbing, and electrical services, call Lee Company at 615-867-1000 or visit them at leecompany.com.
WGNS, the flagship station for Blue Raider sports. Lady Raider Game Day continues, and we've got you covered with a full recap on the Exit Realty postgame show. Today's Lady Raider postgame show is presented by Exit Realty, Bob Lamb and Associates, and agents Brad Hopkins, Richard Lewis, Jonathan Harmon, and Chip Walters. The Lady Raider postgame show is also sponsored by Window World of Murfreesboro, the official window and exterior remodeling company of Blue Raider Athletics. Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance, official team physicians for Blue Raider Athletics. Ascend Federal Credit Union, the exclusive credit union of Blue Raider Athletics. Ascension St. Thomas Rutherford, the official hospital partner for MTSU Athletics. Bud Light. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. And by the Tennessee Highway Safety Office. Fans don't let fans drive drunk. Once again, here's Greg Pogue.
The Kyle Tournament's a final, the quarterfinal round of the Conference USA Tournament. A fast and furious rally down the stretch falls short. Missouri State wins it 69-66. Missouri State now 20-12 on the year, and Raiders close at 16-15. And where do you want to start with this? I mean, we talked about the shooting. 5 of 26 on threes, 38% overall for the Raiders. The points off turnovers, 24-10, points in the paint. There's some definite stats that show you the outcome.
Yeah, and I think ultimately, from my perspective as a coach, you recognize that you're going to have nights when you don't shoot the ball well, and obviously we didn't shoot the ball well from the three-point line, only 5 out of 26, but I go back to the turnovers because those are things that you have a lot more control over, Greg, and for us to have 15 turnovers that turns into a 24-10 advantage in that category, it's just when you're missing shots in particular, it's really hard to make up any kind of ground when you're turning the ball over at the high level like we were there.
In the last 30 seconds, Missouri State misses 4 free throws, twice the opportunity to tie the game on a 3, and then certainly the last possession, not getting a three-pointer, even a shot off at the rim.
Yeah, and that's what I say. You hate to see a game come down to that, because that will be one of those that will just haunt players and coaches forever. You go back and you replay it over and over and over again in your mind. I'm not sure that you ever totally come out from underneath it, but you try to tell players as best you can that, people will remember that last play, but there are hundreds of plays that came before that could have made that play irrelevant as well. And the turnovers was a big issue, the missed threes a big issue, and I think the other thing, Greg, we really had a difficult time just ever getting back-to-back-to-back stops against Missouri State all day. Really had a hard time getting them leveled off.
It couldn't sustain any momentum because of it, right?
Yeah. Coaches, we have a phrase called kills, and kills is when you can get 3 straight stops. And I don't know how many we got. Nowhere near enough, and few and far between.
Yeah, points off turnovers just 10 for the Raiders compared to the 24 as well. Shooting-wise, as mentioned, MTSU 23 of 60, 38%, 5 of 26 on threes, 19%. Did make 15 of 16 free throws, 93%. Conversely, Missouri State 27 of 59, 45%. They didn't do very well on threes either. Miss a lot of threes, open threes late in that fourth quarter. 3 of 13, 23%, 12 of 23, 52% from the charity stripe. Rebounding. Go ahead.
To illustrate your point there,
sure.
When you go into this game, you recognize that Missouri State is not a team that relies on the three-point shot very much. As a matter of fact, only 20% of their scoring, which strangely enough is third in the conference at 66 points a game, only 20% comes from the three-point line. Conversely, Middle Tennessee relies on the three-point shot for 35% of our scoring on the average, and that tells you a lot about the game as well.
Well, and came into this game in conference play the second best three-pointing shooter in the league,
Mm-hmm.
and that's even with some droughts along the way. Rebounding, 38 to 37 edge for Missouri State. Blair Bogus with yet another, her 14th double-double, 14 double-doubles in 31 games for the Conference USA Freshman of the Year. 19 points, 11 rebounds. Elena Contreras, 24 points, 12 of those coming in the fourth quarter.
I thought she was absolutely fantastic offensively, and probably she's one of those players that she's so unselfish, but she's so talented that sometimes you just want her to just take over the game herself. But I thought she was absolutely fantastic and gave her team a chance to come back to the bitter end and at least get this game to overtime.
And the Built Ford Tough player of the game is Elena Contreras. Visit buyfordnow.com for all Ford makes and models, because the best trucks are Built Ford Tough. 24 points for Contreras, Bogus with 19. From there, Macy Pfeiffer 8, 5 for Savannah Davis off the bench, 4 each. Carson Swaney, Yuhan Lin off the bench, Kirsten Verhulst, 2 points today as well, and 11 rebounds. We mentioned for Bogus, 7 rebounds for Pfeiffer. 4 players in double figures for the Bears, led by 15 from their leading scorer, Kamen Beckemeyer, 14 for Kendall Brugan off the bench. Once again, 14, Faith Lee, Maisha Washington with 13, and it Kamen Beckemeyer with a double-double, 15 points and 11 rebounds. More to come on the Exit Realty Bob Lamb & Associates postgame show. Brad Hopkins, Chip Walters, Richard Lewis, Jonathan Harmon, one of America's top 5 Exit Realty offices. Find them online at exitmurfreesboro.com. We'll have a visit from Coach Rick Insel, get you a little bit deeper stats-wise, and also get you up to date what's going on here in Conference USA tournament, men's and women. Of course, the Raiders a little bit later on, 5:30, tipping off there 5 o'clock with that pregame show. Once again, the final, Missouri State 69, Middle Tennessee 66. More of the postgame show coming up. This is the Blue Raider Network from Van Wagner.
What makes Ford F-Series a leader? They put in the work with outstanding towing and hauling, innovate with smart features like a mobile generator, and dominate the game 48 years straight. That's a tradition of leadership you'll only find in Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks. Available feature. See Owner's Manual for important operating instructions. Based on 1977 to 2024 total sales.
Las Casas Drugs is a proud sponsor of Blue Raider Athletics, located at 4702 Las Casas Pike, just minutes from Murfreesboro. Las Casas Drugs strives to provide all of your pharmaceutical needs in that hometown atmosphere you deserve. Family-owned and operated, Las Casas Drugs offers free delivery, immunizations, drive-through window, gift shop, merchandise, and medication management programs. Come by and see how we can make a difference. And go Blue Raiders!
Nothing is more expensive than a missed opportunity that could have changed your life. Maybe you're just graduating high school, or are working and need to earn a degree to advance your career. Or you aspire to be a leader, and a graduate degree can make that happen. Whether you're just starting out or retooling for the future, Middle Tennessee State University can help you get there. MTSU, the University of Opportunities.
Today's game is brought to you in part by proud partners of Blue Raider Athletics, Grannis & Associates, certified public accountants. They provide a full range of tax preparation, accounting, and bookkeeping services for both business and individual needs. That's Grannis & Associates. Give them a call at 615-895-1040 or visit Grannis & Associates online at gcpas.com.
Rutherford County's MTSU station, News Radio WGNS.
Extra early post-game show. Raiders fall 69-66 to Missouri State. Had 1-2 regular season games, but I know it's the same, but it is tough to beat a team. And both of these teams were 11-7 in conference play.
Yeah, and again, I think that it speaks to the parity of this league in that if you want to talk about dominance, I guess, you would look at Louisiana Tech on the women's side as being a dominant team just because of record. But when you look at the middle of the pack, Greg, for goodness sake, I mean, all the way down until the bitter end, you saw within 24 hours of how a win or a loss impacted seeding. And, just as they say, any given day. And this was a game that, from our perspective, we just didn't shoot the ball well, and that really, I thought, impacted our defense. And I think that's one of the things from a coaching standpoint. As much as you try to talk to your players about not letting your offense dictate your defense, unfortunately, human nature says it's going to happen.
Well, back to your point, too, both these teams were 11-7. There were 4 teams tied for third at 11-7.
Yeah.
And FIU just a game up on that.
Yes.
So you had 5 teams within one game of each other in the final standings.
Yeah, and that's why, playing on a neutral floor, because you come into this game and, Middle Tennessee 1-1 in neutral games, Missouri State 2-1 going into this game, now 3-1. Middle Tennessee now 1-2. You get on a neutral floor and you just never know. How these things are going to play out, and this will be one of those games that you'll go back and you'll just break apart so many different ways at so many different times. And again, as a player, if I'd have made this play, if I wouldn't have made that play. And coaches, if I'd have made this call, not made that call, and just these are tough ones. These are the tough ones.
Missouri State with a slight 38-37 rebounding edge. With those rebounds off the glass during tonight's game, each Lady Raider rebound brought to you by Window World of Murfreesboro, America's most trusted remodeler. Window World and their lifetime warranty will always be there. When it really matters, visit windowworldmurfreesboro.com for a free quote today. Window World of Murfreesboro, the official window provider of Blue Raider Athletics. Still to come on the Exit Realty Bob Lamb and Associates postgame show, a conversation with Coach Rick Insell. We'll get you caught up with what's happened so far, men and women, in the Conference USA tournament here in Huntsville. Once again, a final Missouri State 69, Middle Tennessee 66. More of the postgame show coming up. This is the Blue Raider Network from Van Wagner.
Las Casas Drugs is a proud sponsor of Blue Raider Athletics, located at 4702 Las Casas Pike, just minutes from Murfreesboro. Las Casas Drugs strives to provide all of your pharmaceutical needs in that hometown atmosphere you deserve. Family-owned and operated, Las Casas Drugs offers free delivery, immunizations, drive-through window, gift shop, merchandise, and medication management programs. Come by and see how we can make a difference. And go Blue Raiders!
Roscoe Brown's proud to be a longtime supporter of MTSU athletics and your locally owned HVAC and plumbing company. For over 85 years, Roscoe Brown has been the trusted name for heating, cooling, and plumbing for Middle Tennessee homeowners and businesses. Call 888-MY-ROSCOE to schedule your HVAC or plumbing service today. Turn to the experts at Carrier and Roscoe Brown. People you know, a name you trust. Go Blue Raiders.
Roscoe Brown. RoscoeBrown.com.
Happy Millionaire's Day to you. Happy Millionaire's Day to you. Happy Millionaire's Day, dear Tennessee lottery player. Happy Millionaire's Day to you and many more. Want the chance to celebrate a $1 million win again and again? Play the Millionaire for Life game from the Tennessee Lottery. With drawings every day, you could win $1 million a year for life. Talk about a gift that never gets old. Millionaire for Life from the Tennessee Lottery. Game-changing fun. Please play responsibly.
Murfreesboro Medical Clinic is proud to be the official medical group of MTSU Athletics. We all win big when we work as a team for better health. Just like MTSU's athletes and coaches, our healthcare professionals work tirelessly to make our community proud. At MMC, we really are true blue. MTSU is our hometown team, and your health is our mission. Visit mmclinic.com or call us at 615-893-4480.
The Blue Raiders play here. News Radio WGNS.
Exit Really Bob Lemon Associates postgame show continuing with the Ascend Federal Credit Union scoreboard. The exclusive credit union of Blue Raider Athletics. Visit one of their Middle Tennessee branch locations or online at ascend.org. Once again, Raiders fall 69-66 to Missouri State. Earlier today, 5-seed Liberty beat Sam Houston 89-57. Yesterday on the women's side, 2-seed FIU 76-66 over 7-seed Jacksonville State. And Missouri State now advances to play FIU tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. Also yesterday, Louisiana Tech, the top seed, 72-43 over 8-seed Delaware. They will play Liberty at 5:30 tomorrow in the semifinals. On the men's side, yesterday, going down, number 1 Liberty to number 9 Missouri State, 77-69. Number 2 Sam Houston beat New Mexico State 69-61. And Sam Houston, New Mexico State winner will play Sam Houston winner that won, the Sam Houston State will play the WKU Kennesaw State winner. That game is tomorrow, with a WKU Kennesaw State game at 8 o'clock. And then MTSU Louisiana Tech, 5 o'clock the pregame. Kyle Turner will slide down on the other side of the press row here and join Chip Walters for that tip-off at 5:30. And they await Missouri State, which beat Liberty as well. And number 1 Liberty on the men's side going down. That's Missouri State. MTSU gets past this one today. They don't have to face the number 1 seed in Liberty.
And oddly enough, are coming off a win at Missouri State, as irony would have it.
Yep.
So you got to feel like that the stars are lining up as it relates to the men. But just like in this game, you got to get past this first one without looking ahead.
Well, still to come, we're going to hear from Coach Rick Hensel. It's going to be a tough time to spend with that young team, and certainly with the only senior, Elena Contreras, played her heart out today. 24 points, 12 of those in the fourth quarter. More of the postgame coming up. This is the Blue Raider Network from Van Wagner.
When the arena lights dim for a concert, or when the crowd becomes one at a big game, you can almost feel like you're the biggest fan. But who's your biggest fan? It's the person that will get you home safely after a night of drinking. It's the person who looks out for your life to make sure you leave the stadium with someone sober. This could be a designated driver or someone who offers to get you a ride share. Because in Tennessee, fans don't let fans drive drunk. Brought to you by the Tennessee Highway Safety Office, a division of the Tennessee Department of Safety and Homeland Security.
At Middle Tennessee Electric, we see the lines that link us all, illuminating our neighborhoods, empowering our businesses, and helping us to recharge. Because we believe in the power of good energy. Whether it comes from our grids, the sun, or a kind heart. And as your family and our region continue to grow, you can trust that we'll always be there for you. Middle Tennessee Electric, bringing good energy.
At State Farm, when home and auto work as a team, you score and save money. I'm State Farm Agent Andy Wama. Give me a call at 615-890-0850 and let's work together to win big by saving money on home and auto. With the service you get from State Farm, you might think our car insurance costs more. I'm State Farm Agent Andy Wama. Give me a call at 615-890-0850 and let me show you with discounts up to 40%. You may find it even costs less.
With the game on the line and the shot clock winding down, the Blue Raiders pass the ball to the most proven player on the floor to make the game winner. As the Nashville area's proven John Deere equipment dealer and proud sponsor of Middle Tennessee basketball, Tri-Green Equipment is wide open and ready to make the game-winning play for your property season after season. Stop by in-store today or visit us online at trigreen.com. Go Blue Raiders.
WGNS, the flagship station for Blue Raider sports.
Exit Realty Bob Lam and Associates post-game show. Missouri State wins at 69-66. Joined courtside now by Coach Rick Insell. Coach, just some thoughts on this. Really a tough loss, but what a rally down the stretch.
Well, you know, there was several times in the game that we could have took control of the game, that we had crucial turnovers. There were several times that we needed a big rebound that they were able to get. But overall, I'm pretty proud of our young ladies. You know, what they've had to go through all year long, off the floor, on the floor, practice. I'm pretty proud of this bunch, just to be honest with you. They fought hard. We had our shot. You know, what can we say?
Coach, it's one of those types of things where you have to admire the battle of your kids. They couldn't get the three ball to go down, which is such a big part of our offense, and you could tell that it impacted our defense, but we stayed in the saddle the entire game and still came down to the finish line with a chance to send this thing to overtime. Speaks volumes about the character.
You know, we missed a three that would have put us two back over here on the foul, the intentional foul, what it went on, where we got, you know, and then Blair shoots a great shot inside the lane a little bit after that, and it hits every part of the rim. I thought it was in, didn't go in. You know, we get some of those rolls, who knows, but just pretty proud of what I saw with our players. Pretty proud of them off the floor, you know. Most of the time when people start talking about we got a good team, academic-wise, we're 3.7 or 3.8. Basically, they do that to cover up the inadequacies they had on the basketball court. In my case, I don't have to do that. These young ladies are young ladies off the court, young ladies on the court. They go to class, they've got a 3.7. They've all got bright futures, all of them. And that's all 13 of them. I think that's what we got. Now what we got to do is see if we get in another tournament. If we do, we'll play again. If we don't, we'll go to work. And I think they know that. I see a bright future ahead for this whole bunch.
Elena Contreras, 24 points, 12 in the fourth quarter, your only senior.
Well, maybe, you know, Matt kind of brought that to our attention in between quarters, that she didn't shoot the ball. She didn't get any shots in the third quarter, so our focus was getting her some shots, and she came through. And then I thought Blair came through also. We just, when we pressed her a little bit, we caused some problems. And Macy got a big steal back there. But, you know, that comes with being like this time last year, this bunch was trying to figure out a way to beat Cornersville. You know, now they're trying to figure out a way to beat Missouri State, FIU, those people. So it's tough. You can tell. You go in the dressing room, they're not in there partying. They're not in there. They're not even talking right now. They're hurt. That tells me a lot about them. They're competitors.
You think about the journey of this team. Y'all purposely put together, as you always do, a challenging pre-conference schedule that would have wilted a lot of teams. And these kids battled through a really incredible November and December schedule, and you prepared them, and the growth. Talk about the growth of this team, how far they've come, because it's unbelievable.
We really didn't see them start coming together as a pretty good basketball team at about the end of January. About the end of January, you could see signs of it, the way they were entering the basketball, the way they were executing our offenses. At that point, you can see something was pretty special. We didn't shoot the ball extremely well this year. We got great shooters. We ran some drills all year long that we run against the clock. I've never had a team that basically went the whole year and never missed their goal against the clock. That's unusual. But out here, we just didn't put it together like I thought we would. I thought we would. We got 7 or 8 young ladies that could really shoot the basketball. And it wasn't 1 or 2. It was all of them. We didn't shoot it as well as I thought we would be in the high 40s. We're probably in the high 30s. And, you know, that 10% more would probably amounted to another 5 or 6 games, to be honest with you. But we shot it, and a lot of teams wouldn't shoot it. They would have quit. We didn't quit. We kept shooting the basketball. And that's good. That showed me a lot about this group.
You went the non-traditional way of the day's game of college basketball. The transfer portal wasn't a factor. You went the old way. You brought in youth, and the future certainly looks bright when you just roll true freshman after true freshman out there.
Well, I mean, they're good. I don't know that we could have went into the portal and got anybody better than them, to be honest with you. They're good. Those kids, Yuhan come in today, the first time she's played a whole lot. I thought she did a pretty good job. She mishandled the ball one time. But they're pretty good. If you look back about going to the transfer portal, sometimes you get attitude, sometimes you get problems. I mean, there's a couple of teams close by that went into the portal right now. They're struggling big time. In our case, those type of problems we didn't have. We were able to go in every day and coach our players and coach them to get better, and they adapted to that. And hey, it's tough playing for me. I'm a perfectionist. I expect it done right every time, and you know, it's tough playing for me. And they played hard. They practiced hard. I couldn't be more proud of them.
Rick, for you personally, 21 years, you're the only coach to ever win 500 on the high school, 500 on the college level, and you don't like talking about yourself. However, this has been, of all the things you have had to deal with as well. And I know you don't like to talk about yourself.
It's been a tough year. You know, my daughter-in-law, I've been concerned about her. Matt's been under a tremendous amount of pressure. Our 2 little babies, and worrying about Autumn. Matt taking care of them, getting them to school, making sure they're fed, making sure they're dressed. Autumn, and making sure that his wife's taken care of. And then we've had several close friends that has passed, Denise and then Miss Liz. And then I hadn't been well either. And but you know, my thoughts were with Autumn, and that's where they are right now. We got to get her healthy. She can take care of my grandbabies. And my staff has just been unbelievable. Kim, Nina, Tom Hodges, Matt, of course, Shelby, they've just been unbelievable. They took the pressure off of all of us and made sure that, you know, picking the kids up after school, stuff like that, might not mean a lot to some people, but when you're trying to get a basketball team together, especially one of the top 30 programs in the country, it's stuff like that helps. And our fan base has jumped in there. I could just go on and on and on. The people that come to practice every day has helped us with so many things. And our fans showed up today, and I knew they would. And I think right now our players are going back as much as they're hurting. They're going back, changing clothes, and coming back and going to support our men's program tonight and get a big win there. That's what Middle Tennessee is all about. It's just not about one program there. We got several programs, and we got several good programs and a lot of good coaches in all of our sports. So, you know, and that's our fan base. We're a special university.
Rick, thank you for this opportunity.
Well, thank you, Greg. You've done a heck of a job. Kyle, heck of a job.
Thank you,
filling in everywhere we needed you to fill in, coming to practice and all that. But we appreciate you. And thank you very much.
Family's more than just a catchphrase, isn't it, Coach?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, family is more than a catchphrase.
Coach Rick Insel, we'll be back and wrap it up. Once again, the final, Missouri State 69, Middle Tennessee 66. This is the Blue Raider Network from Van Wagner.
It's never lost on Window World that your home is your largest physical investment. Window World's integrity can be noticed from your very first moment of contact. The clean, professional installation of premium windows, siding, doors, and more are designed to last while leaving your home looking amazing. Window World and their lifetime warranty will always be there when it really matters. They're America's most trusted remodeler and a proud partner of Middle Tennessee State University Athletics, because the difference is integrity and always in the detail.
Nothing is more expensive than a missed opportunity that could have changed your life. Maybe you're just graduating high school, or are working and need to earn a degree to advance your career. Or you aspire to be a leader, and a graduate degree can make that happen. Whether you're just starting out or retooling for the future, Middle Tennessee State University can help you get there. MTSU, the University of Opportunities.
It's basketball season and the crowd is electric. That's where Lightning's locker room on the concourse comes in. Whether you're heading to the game or just repping your squad around campus, we've got the gear to keep your spirit high and your style sharp. Fresh tees, cozy hoodies, rally towels, water bottles, it's all here, ready to power up your game day vibe. Don't get caught without your Lightning pride. Every dunk, every three, every win starts with the right look. Visit Lightning's locker room, where Blue Raider fans gear up for greatness.
Murfreesboro Medical Clinic is proud to be the official medical group of MTSU Athletics. We all win big when we work as a team for better health. Just like MTSU's athletes and coaches, our healthcare professionals work tirelessly to make our community proud. At MMC, we really are true blue. MTSU is our hometown team, and your health is our mission. Visit mmclinic.com or call us at 615-893-4480.
You're listening to MTSU Sports on WGNS.
Missouri State wins at 69-66. Closing thoughts of the Bob Lamb and Associates post-game show. You could just hear the emotion and feel the emotion of Coach Rick.
Yeah, and it's one of those types of things that coaches are always looking for perfect words to tell their players after a loss like this, and we all fall probably well short. And one of the things that we will always say, particularly with a team like this, is don't let the disappointment of this game, which is substantial, don't let it define your season. And don't let it define, what we went through this year, because this team, so young, probably the youngest team in the country, excuse me, that, grew, matured, became a family, and accomplished some fantastic things and have a really, really, really bright future. But tough one here, but, you try to keep it all in context.
You got a 21-minute break, and you don't start that now. Kyle Turnham, You've got a 21-minute break. Don't start that coughing now, okay? I know you're getting ready to slide down and do the men's game.
It's coach's throat. I'm telling you, I still hadn't recovered from my season. So,
well, yeah. Of course, we mentioned it coming up at the top of the hour, 5 o'clock on the Blue Raider Network from Van Wagner, MTSU men and Louisiana Tech, and I thought it was really cool that Coach Rick mentioned that they were going to bring the team over here to support the men before driving back to Murfreesboro.
You know, one of the things I think that people forget sometimes is that your student athletes have their own family. And I'm talking within the context of the different sports. And, you know, you have this tendency to just see a women's basketball team, a men's basketball team, a football team. Well, those kids are all in the weight room together. They're all in the training room together. They're all in Murphy Center at all times of the day and night. And they develop their own family. And it's always good to see them pull for each other rather than against each other and try to stay on their own island. And I think that's part of the family that we're trying to develop at Middle Tennessee and all sports across the board.
Well, I finally got to do a game with you. I'm going to give you a parting gift. Here's some throat lozenges.
Thank you, sir.
As you get here.
That's your best assist of the day.
Right.
But
enjoyed it, Kyle.
Yeah, I enjoyed it, Greg, and hopefully, as my mom used to say, if the good Lord's willing and the creeks don't rise, we'll have a chance to do this a lot more down the road.
Absolutely, and you got 3 to get in that barn here on the men's side, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's go dancing.
Let's do it.
All right, that's going to wrap it up here today in the quarterfinal round of the Conference USA Tournament from Probst Arena, downtown Huntsville. We're in front of 3,528. The Lady Raiders fall 69-66 to Missouri State to close the season with a 16-15 overall record. Again, want to invite you, Blue Raider Network, coming up top of the hour, the pregame, 5:30, the tip-off. The Voice, Chip Walters, Kyle Turnham on the call there. For Kyle Turnham, this is Greg Pogue wishing everyone a great rest of your evening. And go Blue Raiders coming up at the top of the hour and telling you this has been Lady Raiders basketball on the Blue Raider Network, presented by Van Wagner.
Thanks for joining us for this broadcast of Middle Tennessee State University women's basketball. Today's broadcast was presented by Window World of Murfreesboro, the official window and exterior remodeling company of Blue Raider Athletics. Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance, official team physicians for Blue Raider Athletics. Ascend Federal Credit Union, the exclusive credit union of Blue Raider Athletics. Ascension St. Thomas Rutherford, the official hospital partner for MTSU Athletics. Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. And by the Tennessee Highway Safety Office, fans don't let fans drive drunk. The proceeding has been a Van Wagner presentation of the Blue Raider Network on WGNS, the flagship station for Blue Raider sports.